Actually, it'd be really good to start, Oscar, just understanding a little bit about Uniting at the centre that you're at.
In essence, if you have to describe the center in one word, is connection. As a uniting service, everyone is welcome just as they are. So we support everyone. We run play groups, we run senior groups with English classes. We do we run community events. We do a bit of everything. We recently launched a toy library. We are in the process of creating a children orchestra, and one of our projects and brand new projects is this one, the Chex Community Gift Card. Many people, especially international students, became very affected by the pandemic restrictions, the loss of jobs, the loss of hours, because many businesses had to shut down. So we went from providing our emergency relief service, which is in essence a small pantry where we have non-perishable food items that locals donate. It went from supporting about 30 people a month to 300, 400, 700 people a month, and majority of them international students. So that was a huge change. So as a community center, we adapt to the needs of the community. And not only international students were doing it tough, but many people, many locals, citizens, residents, people on other temporary visas needed a lot of support. So especially a lot of food insecurity. So we partnered with different organizations like Oz Harvest, Food Bank, and we became a distribution point of Food Bank. So we offer people food hampers. At the same time, we offer the Chex Community Gift Cards as a tool for emergency relief. So, but the idea is that through Chex, people have access to what they want. So they use a gift card in a local coffee shop or in a supermarket, fruit and veggie shop, and buy what they need, not only what they are given, which gives people more option and is a more dignified way of accessing things that they need when they're going through a difficult time.
How did the Chex Community Initiative emerge? Was it an idea that you came up with, or?
Yes, look, I came up with the idea, but with the support of the locals, in conversations with them, through inspiration from people that work in the industry and challenge the current charity model, because we realized that under the current charity model, something that always exists is dependency, but also that when we bring the support from distant companies, we are affecting our local economy. So from doing research on local community currencies, circular economy models, we realized that, and with COVID, the impact that it had on local businesses, we wanted a way to bring businesses together, bring them closer to the community, and support them at the same time. So, because many of the local businesses are neighbors that live in the area, or that hire people, staff that live in the area. So through conversations, we came up with I came up with the idea with the community. And the best thing is that locals, neighbors just live opposite the center and surrounds. They came up with the concept together. We came up with the concept, we came up with the website, the design of the card, everything. So it has been a very, very amazing community development initiative that we, in just a matter of months, it's been a year, but we were very proud of what we have achieved since then. It's still a long way to go, but thanks to partnerships with organizations like Harness Projects, we will be able to develop and create a solution that, in essence, is accessible to everyone.
So that was going to be my next question around accessibility. To tell us a little bit about how it sort of has grown? How did it start out? How has it grown? What does it look like in its current form?
In its current form, is a community, is a gift card, just like you will see actually can show it to you. It's a gift card, but it has a cash amount. So it's another form of payment. Is in here you can see is $10. So $10. I mean, you can have many, and you treat them as cash. So you can exchange these at different local businesses. It started as a voucher, as a paper idea. We were just going to print vouchers to issue, but then we started thinking in the long term, not just immediately, looking at the need and short-term goals, but we started thinking in long term and what we could do for the community. So we came up with this idea, putting these cards in circulation and then collecting them from businesses and reusing them again, just like you do with currency. But the difference here is that it only participating businesses accept them. And in essence, is local businesses to support those small businesses that need the support right now. So we went from a paper idea to then a gift card idea made of plastic. It's actually 100% sustainable, made out of 100% sustainable materials. So because we're very passionate about sustainable initiatives and supporting the, ensuring that we don't through our projects, we actually support environment initiatives and not cost the planet. So trying to reduce our carbon footprint. So we engage with Enviroprint. They only print material in sustainable materials, recyclable materials. So the cards are 100% recyclable. People like the feedback has been great. People find that it's a very easy way to pay for things. It's exactly like using cash. And what we want is to make it accessible to everyone, and hopefully in a digital form.
So that sort of brings us on to this project that we're doing with you for people who are looking to learn product management skills. Is to well, I think it would be good to hear from you in your own words. What do you see as the future of Chex, particularly if it moves from a card system to a digital business?
So in essence, is that making it accessible to everyone. And at the moment, in its physical form, it can only reach so many people. And nowadays, we're very used for things to be easily accessible at a click of a button. The cards at the moment can only be collected or purchased at the community center or by calling us. And that's quite restrictive. And we will hope through a digital form of the card, making it accessible to anyone. Because this card is not only for people. We created the card for everyone. Currently, we are using it a lot as an emergency relief tool, which has worked great. But in essence, is for people to use it as a payment method, as a gift idea, where our slogan is "Get more from giving," where you can donate the card to others, or you can buy one, donate one. So through our emergency relief efforts, we can offer it to more people. Similarly to, I don't know if you know the current Dine and Discover vouchers that the New South Wales government is using, something very similar to that, where the Chex has a unique code that can be easily redeemed at a local business, and then making it accessible to everyone. We still want to have the physical form because there are many people as well, especially vulnerable people, that don't have access to a phone or the internet. So the physical form, it will also remain to make sure that this program is, and the card is accessible and inclusive to everyone. We found that nowadays, look, people have add one special dietary requirements, and not everything that is available in, say, for example, in a food hamper can be consumed. So then it creates waste. So we're thinking of ways on how people can get what they want and access what they need, and at the same time support others. So everyone in that circle, in that circular economy circle, is supported. So we just see this circle to work for everyone that is part of it. We really want to ensure as well that there is no stigma attached to the card. That's why in the information, in all the collateral, website, everything that we do, we remain neutral, and this card is for everyone, because we are aware of the stigma attached to emergency relief, to asking for help. We don't want Chex to be seen like that, and we have worked very hard, and we'll continue to work very hard in ensuring that this is another payment method accessible to everyone. But accessing the card in pretty much giving access to services to everyone that accesses the card.
What is some of the feedback that you've had from users, from local businesses?
Yeah, they find the model very easy to be part of. There is no, we're very particular about efficiency and not much paperwork, which is good. We don't require it. To sign up to Chex is very easy, but also they like the flexibility that we pay them on the spot. We pay them when we collect the cards, either weekly or fortnightly. We pay them for the cards that they collect. That we collect. We pay them on the spot with a credit card payment. So instantly they can get the funds. They don't have to wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, sometimes a month, like sometimes electronic fund transfers work. So they like that. People that use the card, that receive the card, that buy the card or donate the card, they like the flexibility as well, because they give the card to the business and they accept it, and that's it. It's like using cash.
Yes.
They like that is local, very grassroots, created by locals, in support of locals. They like that the acknowledgement. Everyone that participates in the project receives acknowledgement, because we are a team we're a community that has built around this product. We meet on Saturdays, and everyone with talent or anyone with passion about this can join us on Saturdays. So it is also great for funding bodies or organizations or sponsors, that because what we do with any money, any funds that we receive, it doesn't just go, again, in the same model, it doesn't just go to a specific, it goes to a person, but then that person takes it to a business, which then supports that business and supports their staff, supports the community. So pretty much you double you multiply the outcomes, you double the outcomes, and the impact is double, or tripled in some instances.
Well, look, it's very exciting. We are thrilled to be part of the project. Thank you so much for your time today to just share a little bit more about the initiative and the exciting future that it has. And we're looking forward to running the project and bringing you lots of really exciting solutions that you can integrate into the future of Chex.
No, thank you, Mike, and everyone at Harness Projects for the opportunity to work with you and to learn from you, because this is very much is a learning experience, and it's great to see. We look forward meeting students that will be working on this project, because together we'll be able to impact the lives of many, and in a way that it hasn't been done before. So we're very excited about that. So again, thank you everyone for your amazing and ongoing support.
Thanks, Oscar.